Lords, ladies, and magic initiates, or magical misfits, I should say, welcome to Shadowfell. You've done it. You've unleashed me. And now we're gonna see if you can actually handle me, Dark Mommy Tiffy. And we're already starting with the redeems. So let's go for it, shall we? Reaper, you're my little pog champ.
Mommy?
Such a good boy. Making me call you my little pog champ in Shadowfell, no less. Welcome in, all. Boy, I am not having a good day, but you know what? When are we ever having a good day in Shadowfell? Welcome in, dear. So, we have another redeem. You want me to praise you, Reaper? You're doing such a good job reaping all those unfortunate souls from their bodies. Yes, there is music. It's just very quiet. I can put on something else. That might be better to do. Hold on.
Grammarly, now you...
No, I hate commercials. We even get those down here in Shadowfell, apparently. Somebody has to sell you something.
Mama loves it when you read.
Thank you, Wyvern.
Mwah.
I'll be sure not to. I'll be sure not to step on you too hard. Yeah. Well, that's okay, Max. 'Cause you know what? In this form, we can talk about whatever shitty day we've had, and it's okay. I'm built for that.
uses AI to help you write, not just revise. Type a prompt and generate...
Thank you for being so generous. Thank you. It's not like I enjoy your support or anything. Thank you so much for submitting to the dark vibes of Shadowfell. Thank you so much. Yes. So no, we're not in the material realm right now. We're not in a good place. And we are doing this stream in protest because it's the best thing we can do. So, for those of you who don't know, apparently I've been re-shadow banned on X. So, in protest and in light of that, we're gonna be streaming like this for a while. Until 1, the ban gets lifted, or 2, I have more people following me over on Blue Sky. Yes, you did, Runia. Welcome. Alright, let me fix it. Can you all hear it now? Yes. The lack of functionality in his platform is an absolute bitch. Okay, what about now? Well, you know, sometimes it can be hard to balance things down here in the Shadowfell. I mean... you have a point, General, but also, the principle of the thing is, I've spent years building that platform. I've literally done nothing wrong. So, I will be moving over to Blue Sky. Thank you, Sora. I'll be sure to tie you up in them later. If you think that's bad, the Underdark has the most shitty slow internet indeed. Fishnets. Exactly. Yeah, I can try to pull it up and take a look. We'll see what wins, also. I just realized I still have my fucking collab thing visible. Anyways. Yeah, so I am on Blue Sky. For those of you who don't know, I have already put an account over there, but this is more out of the principle of the thing. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I could move over to another platform. I probably will. But it's more like the principle of the thing. As in, I literally did nothing wrong. And I'm getting punished for it, and I hate it. Okay, so the window is all fucked up. I hate this. Okay, so anyway, I see that Team Redeem, and we're gonna be rebels, and we're having coffee tonight. That's right, a oleato latte from Starfucks. That's what we're having. But first, coffee. Anyway, so here is Blue Sky. It's got a cute little butterfly for their little logo. So it's pretty much what Twitter used to be. Before it got turned into, garbage. How do you like your coffee? As dark as my soul! One milk coming up. Exactly. Anyways. That's also not helping. Here in Shadowfell, it's always cold. It's always dark. It's always raining. Or we're having little ash storms. Not good. Not a fun time. No. Love that emote. Anyways, so if you all are not already on Blue Sky, think about it. And if you do think about it, you better follow me on there, or else. What did you learn today, Sora? Yes, so on that note, Blue Sky used to be closed, meaning you had to be invited to set up an account, and they recently opened that up. So now everybody can have one. You don't need to be invited. So I would suggest going on over there, setting one up, and giving me a follow over there. Very nice. I wish I could use a kind of move like that on my seemingly never endless bad luck. And what makes me so much more angry about this shadow ban is that it doesn't even, apparently it doesn't even take me doing anything. Yes, please follow me on the Blue Sky, or else I'm going to be very unhappy. Thank you, dear Slime Maiden. Good to see you. Yeah. As I'm finding out, Silver, it sucks ass. Literally, I did nothing. The ban lifted for 2 whole days. And then I got rebanned. There's like a huge list of things that you can do. Let me see if I can pull that up and we'll look at it together momentarily. Okay, so I pulled it up. This is what my friend Miaz sent me. So we're gonna take a look at it. I know you probably all are gonna have difficulty reading that. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in or not. You know what? Fuck that. I guess we're gonna have to look at that in a minute. I'm not gonna show you the rest of my browser, but anyways, I'm gonna just read out a few things off this list. So anyway, what pisses me off is that nobody's really helping with that. And nobody wants to help. So, yeah, it sucks. I don't even know what I did. And so I'm gonna actually just post this in chat so you all can read it when you want, if you want. Not hiding the browser history. Why would I? I've got nothing to hide. Blue Sky is like what Twitter used to be before Twitter turned into absolute shit. So Blue Sky is an answer to X. It was actually started by some ex-employees. Like I said, I'm gonna protest for as long as I can until either they lift the ban and I will continue to not post and I will continue to clean up my account, etc., hoping that they will lift it again. If not that, then if I get a couple hundred followers on the Blue Sky, might be enough to lift it. My protest, I mean. Whichever comes first, Kali. Either they unban me, or I have a decent sized following on that other platform, making it so that I can just say, you know what, fuck you all. You are not seeing my homework folder. No. That has things in it I'm studying. Before or after Twitter became a political cesspool. You know, back in 2020 when I started, it at least had some good bits to it. And I at least felt like, you know, people were decent and might listen to you. Yes, I could. I would like to. But you know what pisses me off even more, chat? Is the fact that I don't think it really has to do with anything that I've done at all. I have a feeling that it's some certain groups of people out there in the VTuberverse who hate the shit out of me and just want to suppress my shit. Unmoving, unflinching eyes watching you say broth in motion for you to pick them up. Well, at least with a little slime baby, you can kind of somewhat keep them in control. Maybe. Well, I try not to. See, here's the thing. I've posted some spicy takes when needed. But I try not to make that my whole damn brand. Yeah, true. But you know, it makes me so mad. What? Oh. What? I'm confused. I'm angry and you do me a confuse. What? What am I missing? This is why you don't want Rage Brain on main. I mean, I really try. The few times that I have gone off on Twitter have been very few and have been very necessary. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, well, again, it's not like I try to piss people off, but apparently I've made enemies anyway. Thank you, Collie. Thank you, dear. And you're lucky I call you dear. You get called my friend. My excellent friend, Runia. I think I'm gonna just make that my little catchphrase from now on. Excellent. Exactly. I don't know how you would get banned. I actually see all of your content and read everything. You're doing everything in the rules. I know, and so this is the this is my theory. So I've had some beef with a couple of people in the community. I've had some beef, and I have done my best to try to handle it. But I have a feeling that there might be some people in the VTuber community who just reported my account to report it. Do I have any proof of this? No. But just the idea that someone might despise me enough to do it. No, not the D&D community, more like the VTuber community. I can't help thinking this way after what I've been through. I can't help but think this way because there are at least a few people who, if they had the ability to just damage my reputation and or my content and or anything else, I can't see why they wouldn't want to do this. I mean, pretty much. There's a reason why I've always been about positivity, not negativity. I can tell you in DMs, Sora, if you like. I haven't seen that movie, no. But you can certainly do the quote if you like. Well, thank you all for being willing to support me. I know I'm not necessarily in a good mood right now, so believe me when I say I appreciate it. Actually, Collie, are you still here? Where is that boy when I need him? Collie, are you still here, dear? Can you message Sora for me? Please? Who he needs to keep an eye on, let's say? I would rather not speak their name. Cause that would be doing too much credit to them. That would mean that I give a fuck. And I seriously do not. Anyway, I think to me that is the most annoying thing about this, is if it turns out to be petty fucking beef. That's really gonna make me angry. Cause like, really? Really? So I literally did nothing wrong, and you just want to take your beef out on me? Well, that's kind of how I feel right now, not gonna lie. You know, I can do a wee bit of scrying and a little bit of breakdancing to sort this out.
Let me show you something.
The hell is that? Are we having commercials? We are having fucking commercials. Get the fuck out of my stream.
Hello, Moto.
Even in Shadowfell, I'm not safe from someone trying to sell me their shit. I bet even in the Abyss there would be a commercial for, hey, you want to rescue your soul? Just call us on your sending stone. And we will try to redeem you. But yeah, anyway, you know. So we are going to just protest this to make a point, because it's not just about my account either. It's about everybody else who's been unfairly banned on that platform. For what? I see that. I see that, head pat redeem. Fine. I'll let you headpat me. But I don't like it. before going outside, make sure to buy Van Helsing brand steaks, crosses, silver arrows, and garlic bulbs. No one does vampire hunting better than Van Helsing. Well, I wouldn't want anyone mistaking me for a fucking vampire. No! No more head pats! No! I know. It's to blend in. Because Wyvern, down here in Shadowfell, we are surrounded by vampires, zombies, ghouls, and any number of things. So I have to blend in. I try to be, but it seems like nobody wants sweet Tiffy. Or they all think that I can just be messed with. Oh yes, I would love to get a whip. Maybe I'll have my model artist make one. Little riding crop. You want it? You want it, boys? Well, come over here and I'll give it to you. If you mistake a vampire for a tiefling or vice versa, you failed Monster Hunter school. Chain whip. Maybe. Wife had a hard day too. She forgot to do a thing she had to do quickly before she left. Totally the same thing. Not a word of compassion my way. Oh. Well, that's no good. Just so I can keep this straight, Scryball and spells for normal form and chain whip for dark form. Pretty much. Something like that. Yes. Okay, fine. You know what, Slime Maiden, and anybody else in chat, only you have the right to headbutt me, and I might not bite off your hand. So go ahead, redeem them if you like. Oh, I'm sure it will, Bird. I'm sure it will make it here at some point. Like I say, I try to be sweet. But when my sweet self has taken too much psychic damage, I have to come out and do damage control. Well, I know you will, Slime Maiden. You're made out of slime. You'll grow back. The rest of you, maybe not. So yeah, if anyone else wants to know and wants to help me keep a lookout on a couple of people in the community, you certainly can. I will say that I have kept my end of the bargain as far as this individual or group of individuals is concerned, in that I have left them alone. But being that they have not reacted to me with anything but anger, I wouldn't put it past them. We're getting food deliveries in my chat. I don't remember ordering Hello Fresh. Welcome in. You know, I'm not in the mood for that today. Thank you for that, Sora. You've earned some brownie points. You know what? I think we will. Where the hell is my pats for chat? Goddess damn it. There they are. Good chat. You know, if they keep coming back, I'm just gonna ignore them. That's gonna be the plan. And or we're just gonna put this in emote only. Or, better yet, I'm gonna put this in subscriber only mode. Anyway, wow, the dicks are really out here tonight, aren't they? Nicely done. Dicks where? In my toy drawer. You know what I do with people who are dicks? I take a piece of them with me, clean it up, and put it in my sex toy drawer. You have a burning question? What's your burning question? I've recently acquired a job at a casino and was wondering. I would love that. Go for it. They go into a pickle jar. Yes. I do love me some pickles. Crunch, crunch, fucker. So we got some bisexual rage going on in chat tonight, Max. We're gonna swing angrily both ways. And just continue to be a good friend. That's the most important thing. Ah, well. You know, because it's having the people around you who give a damn that make up for all the people who don't. And that's the most important thing. Next person to type gets the Slime Queen hug. There you go. I don't know, it's weird. I'm usually not this kind of mood on stream, and I'm kind of shaky tonight. I don't know if it's the moods or what, but I love it. I love it. Anyways, I don't know. I will say I am having some kind of drink with vodka in it. Collie, what did you make me? What was your mixed drink of choice? I have no idea. It's like a clear soda, and it's got vodka in it. I have no idea, but it tastes good. I know. You know, it's it's fine. It's fine. That's why we're in Shadowfell. We can all have a not so good, terrible day together. It's all good. You're fine, Max. You don't need to worry. Mixed vodka with bubbly white peach. Amazing. I think I'm gonna call this drink the drunk bitch. That's what I'm gonna call it. Fine. Fine, yes you may. You can head pat me. Fine. I will allow it. Oh, really? Thank you, Collie. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Sora. Again, I don't typically like, you know, sicking people on other people, but you know what? If I actually showed you what I went through at the hands of this person, I think you would understand. I used to know how to mix a drink called Dragon Piss. I like it. I would drink. I think the Thaumaturge would have been a great game for you to explore. That and Black Book. I think those sound amazing. Let's just say, you know how I brought up that other VTubers with disabilities group before? You remember? So the leader of that other group, there were some things that happened between them and me, and I did my best to remain cordial. Why, thank you, Reaper. You get lots of praise. Your mistress is good boy. Good job. So, I tried to keep things cordial. And so far as I know, things left on a fairly good note. Right? But with the fact that she gets so bothered every time that I post and I say, you know, I have this original group and it doesn't matter how many other groups come by and do this thing. She got so bothered by that. She's like, what about this tweet? What about this tweet? And I'm like, bitch. First of all, it wasn't about you. Second of all, if it bothers you so much... Now, she hasn't done anything that I'm aware of. But you know, I wouldn't put it past her or her friends that if they could take a shot at me, they might. If the shoe fits. No, if Tiffy in any way sounds like she's calling for a brigade or call to action, she can be turbo yeeted pretty much. So, I'm trying not to do that. So, I'm being very careful not to do that. But what I am saying is if you all want to know who the person is, then I'll let you know who the person is. Like I said, as far as I know, we left things off on, I don't know, an okay note. But I wouldn't put it past her. Or any of her friends. But you know, they all excuse her behavior, saying, oh, but she's just being protective. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. By going after me like I'm some sort of villainess. Which I guess now I am. Yes. So I think we might transition. We might transition into a game so I can just vent my frustrations out on a damn game and not get myself more in trouble. Sound good, everyone? No, which they're not going to. Because I've already asked them, have there been any slaps on my account? But you know. Go for it, Reaper. What's your question? Yeah, even YouTube is a slightly better platform in that if someone strikes you, you at least know something about where the strike came from. Well, and I wouldn't want people to just mindlessly follow me because I'm Tiffy motherfucking Weefy. You know, if you're here, you're here, and I appreciate it. If not, oh well. But it's like, if you actually had something legitimate to say, in the case of people who don't like me in the VTuber community, why not just come out and fucking say it? But oh no, you don't want to admit that you have a problem. The apocalypse. Fine. If I can load that one up, we might play a little bit of it. But first, I'm going to do some Last Epoch and or Diablo because I feel like I need to just destroy something. So we're gonna at least do that first, and then we might. They pretty much are, and they like to pretend like they're not that person. So, whatever. Oh me, I would never. Tee. Hey, at least I'm honest with my fucking dark side. Which is why I try not to be that way. I mean, yes, I had a younger form. I had certain things that I did when I was younger. I had a certain kind of form that I had when I came onto the VTuber sphere, but I have never tried to be someone who is not authentic, right? I have a friend that's going to be getting surgery done tomorrow. She's having her teeth on the lower jaw all pulled due to a calcium. I have not ever known anyone who's gone through that sort of surgery. I have had a couple of friends who literally had to have surgery on their jaw and had to have it wired after surgery. That sounds very intense. I will be sending your friend some dark but loving blessings, hoping that they pull through that reasonably well. I mean, like I say, I try not to be a demoness. I try not to be a villainess. But, I suppose I'm being made into that for someone's story because they have to have a bad guy. They have to have a big bad evil bitch. And I guess I fit that role perfectly for them. Sure. Go ahead. Let me make sure I'm on to pick up the phone call.
Hey, TV.
Hey, Max.
So, I have a very similar story. Um, a bunch of my people, my advocacy people, began to think that I was the bad guy, and it was so prevalent and it was so just everywhere that I accepted it. I was like, okay, fine, fuck it. If I'm going to be the bad guy, I will be the bad guy. And I find it interesting that it happened to you too in a completely different disabled space.
Yep. I have literally never had that happen before.
Apparently,
I.
disabled people are just as clicky assholes as everyone else. It's almost like we're people before we're disabled.
Yeah. Who'd have thought?
Funny how that works.
Yeah. Well,
Did
like
you
I
want me to hang
say,
out to? Did you want me to hang out to help you with Last Epoch, or are you good to
I
go?
think I think what I'm gonna do first is do some Diablo, and then we might move on. So if I move on to that game, I'll hop back on with you.
Yep. If you decide to do Dot Age, you won't need my help because the tutorial does a really good job.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep. I'll be back on stream.
Alrighty. See, I'm still nice. Ish.
Mommy's about to game.
Real
Really
hard. Oh my goddess. Okay. What am I doing? Diablo.
So not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
I'm a cool mom. Sort of. Kind of. Ish. I'm still nice, damn it. I just don't take shit. You'd rather fight a beholder with a toothpick. Well, I think it's safe to say you don't want to be on X anymore. Fair enough, you should just hang out on Blue Sky. And that's that. And that's all you ever need to worry about. Diablo. My sauce when I don't know what else to do. Alright.
Your mama's calling back for no real reason but just to chat. She'll waste your minutes talking about the cat or about how dad has gotten fat. Well, I picked up. Don't pick up the
I love that one. Technically, I attempted that if you consider daggers as toothpicks. My strategy was to lob off the eye stalks, true? That was an interesting song, yes. I think I did, yes, Max. I think so. I think I saw Big Chungus. Wow. I have so much energy coursing through me right now. My technology is malfunctioning. Listen, with enough determination, you can kill anything with enough cheese slabs. There you go. Basically, TV, when my spy found out about my ex band, she took it personally. Oh my. Man, that is dead ass waifu material. I wish I could be that cool. Am I that cool? Probably not. Do I I wish I was. Hell yeah. That is so awesome, Runia. I I wish I had people who said that about my voice, but I don't think anyone would ever say that.
Look at all those chickens!
By chickens, I hope you mean nuggets. Well, I mean with Collie, it's different though. It doesn't matter what I do, he still, enjoys. Crack your face through. Oh no. That's dangerous. Why are they duplicated? What the hell? That's not. Okay. Try it again. Don't worry, Runia. I will invite you, don't you worry. Or I'll collab with you. One way or the other. And are they not working at all now? Thank you. All this dust in here. Okay, they work.
Oh dear, what an awkward situation.
I would bless you as well, but the bonuses don't stack. But we can all agree that I'm stacked, right? We can all agree that I'm nice and stacked. So, who needs a bonus when I can give you all a boner? Girl or guy boner. Doesn't matter. Welcome in, Shadow of Agents. How are you? We are just getting started with some Diablo 4. I'm just gonna be playing around. I like to take my time with games like this, so I'm not gonna be running through like super fast or anything like that. I'm so angry. I'm incapable of achieving a boner. Yeah, rage does that, doesn't it? For some of them, I have the sound alerts off because I haven't re-recorded the sounds that go with them because they sound like garbage. So I need to record some more. So, I have been playing around with my sorceress a little bit. That's what we're gonna be doing tonight, just because I feel like it. And so we're just gonna go deal with our problems. So finally I'm deciding to enter the Cathedral of Light, even as a shadow being. Hello, madam. What are we in the middle of doing here? What happens if I poke your titty? Will you talk to me?
We must be ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance. Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin.
And how do I know that
Cast
you're
out
actually
thy
righteous
darkness,
and not
for
wicked in
only
disguise,
light must
madam?
remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend
Well,
Mother.
happy birthday,
Did
Rampage.
Lorath not accompany?
Welcome to being another year
sent
older
one
and
without
one more
him.
year close to death.
Putting faith in
Congratulations.
that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
She's nice, okay? She gets a bad rap. She's nicer than you.
We have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley.
She's a
The description matches
succubus.
too closely.
I
the
refuse to
sighting in the west.
categorize her as
If you
demon,
would
even
travel
though
to Yelesna
biblically,
and take
yes.
stock of events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Lorath, but
Again, he fails in his duty.
Listen, Lorath might be dead for all you know.
the will of Inari
He can't help
shall
that.
be done.
Succubus. Listen, I think if you can't have
Take the
one
night's
consistent
report before you
record
go.
about what happened, I think you have a problem.
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman.
I
near
know.
Yelesna Mines.
I have horns.
Performed routine
Thank you.
inspection. Nothing yet. Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
Well, that's nice. Thanks. I've just been relegated to the horned woman. Do you have anything else to say? Oh yeah, you do. You have a lot to say.
His skill is unmatched. But as you can see, he's not so reliable.
It's not out of indifference. He went off searching for a pale man who accompanied Lilith.
See, there
So
we go.
someone
Even
is
in
helping
game,
her.
we're being sensible.
How easily the souls of men sink to darkness.
I know, obviously. But you know, I gotta have some reactions to something, otherwise it's not interesting.
One of our flock, the watch commander, Vigo, sent word of a demon sighting. A girl claimed to see a horned woman.
Again,
This is too great
I
to
can't help
dismiss.
it. I was
Seek him
born
out.
horny,
He should be
even
well
with
into
little
his
tiny
search.
baby nubbins. That's when my journey into horniness began.
She is spawn of a prime evil. Mark my words, Nevesk was but the beginning. She will kill again.
I'm sure she will.
Father,
But, like, have you ever thought about why? She's gotten the very, very short end of the stick, madam.
Need not be fear.
Alright. I'm leaving this cathedral. I mean, I like both Lilith and Charlie. I don't see why I should have to pick between them. Just together.
Wanderer, I know what you are.
Excuse me, sir. How do you know about me? I've been stuck in Shadowfell, sir.
I know what you are.
Uh-huh.
Joseph told me. He told me about Nevesk, about the blood, about your vision. You think you were saved?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Fool. A demon's blood is alive.
Tiefling. Tiefling blood. Tiefling blood. Excuse me, sir.
Go to Nevesk. Go. You will see the truth there.
Okay. Alright. So we have this way over here. And that we could do. Hold on. Okay, and where is that marked for us? Okay. Here it is. So yes, I do also very much like to do the side quests. And so what we kind of have to do here, obviously, is kind of wander around the general area here until, like this, we basically, like, run into the quest.
If you do not look, you will not see. Search for a ritual blade or the demon's blood, something of the faithless, something you can touch.
Okay.
Who are you, pet? I am
Rude.
Shalko. I am Kiovashad. I have lived here for 50 years.
Good for
I was
you.
once the ancients most favored the priest.
Uh-huh.
And now, tongue-slick newcomers don't even know my name.
Okay. Whatever, sir. People don't like my name either. They try to shadow ban me because they don't want to read the name Tiffy.
It is not important. It is a vile shithole. But to you, it is a place of birth.
Wow.
You will see.
Okay.
Frozen woman, heavens be praised. The demon has taken a simpleton as her host.
Great. That's nice. Handwritten note is pinned to this crate. Aaron's Sharpen knife, clean carcass, check stash, skip prayers, ready carts. Great, okay.
Well, what have you found?
I found the blood petals! Yay! What Shart would do in Diablo IV? You know, she'd probably make a pretty good dark cleric. Would enjoy. Sir, here's your potpourri.
Ah, you see how the petal pulses as it touches your skin?
Yes.
Are solid.
Excuse me.
The demon
No.
burrows into your soul.
I am blessed by the goddess. How dare you?
Perhaps Voshalko will help you. An exorcism. This is what you need.
No.
Go to Mercy's Reach. Search the crypts. You will find a holy relic, the child's call, touched by the angel himself.
I would love that. She would be a lovely travel companion. Also, apparently, we need an exorcism. Because I'm too much of a devil, apparently. Rudeness. Demon, actually.
I need time to prepare. I lack the needed mana.
Get fucked.
I need time to prepare.
Who the hell is being a mouth breather over here?
I need time to prepare. I'm low on precious mana. I need time to prepare.
Where exactly are we going here? I like how Blizzard is the most powerful spell. Makes sense. Okay, I think I accidentally... Yes. Accidentally got rid of that quest. I love the fact that I can do that in this game. I can find the path whenever I need. Get absolutely fucked. You're all good, chat. Nobody needs to worry about a goddess damn thing. We're in Shadowfell for a reason. If we're having a bad day, we can have a fucking bad day. And it's not the end of the world. Some days you just can't be all positive as much as you might want to be.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low in precious mana.
Yes. What happens in Shadowfell stays in Shadowfell. Unless we're doing shadow work. And then it might have to come up to the surface.
I need time to prepare. I'm low on precious mana.
Oh, I just love how everybody gets to ride by on horses. But no, I'm still gonna be doing it on foot. Because that's how we do here.
I need time to prepare.
I leveled up. Yay for me. Just put on heavy metal and scream out to your heart's content. There you go. Apparently, you actually have to beat the game to a certain level before they'll let you have one. Which is kind of lame. Because it's like, I bought the more expensive version. You know, so that I could live my Barbie pony Diablo fantasy. I think there's a statue here somewhere and I'm wanting to like activate it or whatever, but
I need time to prepare. I'm low on precious mana. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that.
well, excellent. Why not? Why can't you have your Barbie pony Diablo fantasy? Why not? Why isn't that a thing? Okay, maybe I already activated that statue or found that altar. Maybe I already did a thing with that. Whatever.
I'm not ready yet.
Come on over here. Oh wait, you're dead. Never mind. Welcome in. Welcome in. New-ish. I've played a lot of Diablo 3, and I've played some of Diablo 2, so I'm not necessarily a complete noob, but I'm also not just rushing through things.
I lack the needed mana.
Well, that's mostly because I don't, if there's no point in like rushing through something,
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not going to, and I like doing side quests. So I've been doing a lot of those and trying to do a little more leveling up, so.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to
You're welcome. Now kneel. Exactly. I am kind of in dark mommy mode right now because these degenerates decided to complete my channel challenge and unlock me.
I need time.
Yes. Hold on. I will when I'm not getting when I'm not getting ganged up on.
I'm not
I will. Hold on. Okay. So if I can have a moment where nothing bad is gonna happen, let me just explain something really quickly, since we do have some new people in. So, I'm gonna be doing a series of streams that are basically in protest of me being shadow banned on Twitter for no goddamn good reason. And so that is part of the reason why we are in shadow mommy, dark mommy mode, is partly in protest and partly because my chat is full of loving degenerates who wanted to see dark mommy come and have stream time. So, since there's no real way for me to lift the ban, because I got rebanned after it was lifted for 2 whole glorious days, and then their fucking platform decided, no, Tiffy, you're banned again. That's not a degenerate. Well, you know. Degenerate is a term of endearment. Anyway, so I will be streaming in this form until 1, the ban is lifted, or 2, I have as many followers on Blue Sky, one or the other. 'Cause this is fucking bullshit. And I shouldn't have to put up with this. Not just me. It's not just about my account, so please do not take this to mean I'm just like some angry princessa who's like, but my account got limited. Fuck no. There's a lot of people who are my friends and who are content creators also who got shadow banned, who still are shadow banned. And they didn't do anything. You know, at least if you're going to ban somebody, you could at least let them know what they did wrong. That seems like a legal, fair thing to do. Anyway. So yes, we are streaming to protest So if you agree with what I'm protesting about, which is not just my account being limited, but many other creators who have good communities, then support the stream, get the word out, and maybe we should all start doing protest streams. I hear you, Max. Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Anyway, that is a condensed version of why we are doing these streams. I don't know how many days in a row I will feasibly be able to stream because I am also trying to juggle a master's program. But we are going to protest nonetheless, and we are going to make a point. If it is a social fucking goddess damn network, then let people be social and network. Don't be a fucking cunt. And if people are doing things wrong, notify them, for God's sake. Don't just sit there and be like, well, you did something wrong, so you deserve punishment. Yeah, I need to change my links. That's a good point. I will also be doing that.
Is someone there?
Oh, I hate these challenges. I hate these. I fucking hate these ones. We gotta help a wayward soul, but the whole time we're helping them, they're gonna get attacked. I'm still here, bitch. Could you fucking do something?
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare.
Oh, this is such fucking bullshit. I hate these so much. Fuck you.
I'm not ready yet.
Come on, you wayward soul. Get moving.
I need time to prepare. I need time to prepare.
I'm attacking the darkness!
Literally, do not just stand there.
I'm not ready yet.
And literally do fuck all. Move! Move, you fucking kid!
I'm not ready yet. I lack the new man. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare. I'm not ready yet.
Wow. We did it! I'm getting boned. Wait. Hey. You know. As long as we make it through, I'm happy with this.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
Oops, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We killed the wildlife, everyone. Oops. Oopsie.
I need time. I lack the needed mana. I need time to prepare. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that.
You know, speaking of Power World, I might do that at some point.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh look, he slipped and fell and he died. How sad. That's mine. I'll be taking that. Literally, get fucked, and not by me. Get fucked by life.
I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, let's just say we're not gonna be doing that game while I'm banned, okay? We're gonna be doing lots of Diablo. And all that kind of good stuff. Maybe even Grim Dawn.
I need time to prepare.
Oh yeah, and also, I might not be able to go and do the expo that I was looking forward to going to. Because the friend of mine who was gonna have me go there and participate, apparently he's had some issues with the friend
I'm not ready yet.
slash business partner, so I don't know if that's still gonna happen or not. It's kind of a bummer.
I'm not ready yet.
Color palette, colorful, yes. It's too bright and shiny. something tasty. Underdog's better? You know, maybe I can convince you to take me on a trip there at some point. I have no idea what we're gonna be doing in here, but I just decided, you know what? It's here, let's do it. Oh, right underneath his ball sack. We just put an electro ball right underneath.
Out of mana. Once again.
Now all you little puppies, sit. Sit for mommy.
I'm not ready yet.
Sit. Good boys.
I need time. I need time to prepare that.
I want to see TV unlock Big Chungus. That might happen. Maybe.
I need time.
But for now... Oh, we are running very low on health potions. I don't like this! Fuck you and your vomit.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Give me my health potions.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
Get iced over. Oh, that's just lovely. Oh, that's just great. Just lovely. Just what I always never wanted. Wow. Remember how I said I didn't know what was gonna be in here? Yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Stop putting me in darkness, you fucking bitches.
I'm not ready yet.
Get absolutely wanked. Get fucked. Please.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm attacking the darkness!
They certainly are, but I won. Was asking earlier if you wanted to share how you dealt with one of your enemies. With some slime assistance. Sure. You want the short version. So, in-game, in a D&D game, that Kali was so nice and decided to run for me.
I'm not ready yet.
I decided to attack my enemy using the royal sewers.
I'm not ready yet.
Along with another precious slime individual that is actually part of my family, and together my ghosts,
I'm not ready yet.
my spirit familiars, and my slime family member decided to take
I'm not ready
revenge on my enemy while she was on the fucking toilet. I just reached up through the sewers, through my familiars, and just sucked the life out of her while she was on the toilet. She did not stand a chance, by the way. Oh great, it's boss time. Oh, please get fucked.
I need time to
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Shh. Okay.
And that is how you play D&D.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare. I need time to prepare.
Yes. We got a very nice, possibly very nice ring. Let's see what it is in a moment.
I'm not ready yet.
Stop hitting me. Do not.
I need time to prepare that.
You really should. I'm sure they would love to meet you.
I need time to
Oh, no! Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Let me out of here.
I'm not ready yet.
This is why I hate nature. I hate this. Go the fuck away.
I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet.
We got an oak wand out of that. They turn into a giant slime, which evolves into a slime king. Oh my. Okay, let's check. Let's check the map. Make sure that we are doing a thing. Okay. Yes. Alright, General, enjoy your shower.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
And this is how we say, get fucked.
I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Let's back the fuck up, shall we?
I need time to prepare.
Okay, that was close. Did you tell the story about the slime? I don't think I did. Not about her origins, no. Should I? Do we want to transition from this into story time? Because I feel like I'll be much better able to tell that story when I'm not fighting for my life in the middle of a demon-infested thicket. Okay, I'm gonna briefly pause. Do you want me to switch over to story time then, so we can actually do it properly, so I'm not dealing with half of my brain? If you want, we can do that. I might be better able to focus that way. I mean, it might help. Yes, mistress, or please, mistress. I just wonder if I should quickly finish up this area before doing so, though. Because I'm not sure what's going to happen if I exit out. Oh shit, we have another boss. You know what? We're just going to do that for now because I don't want any chance of getting completely wrecked when I'm in the middle of trying to do something, so. Alright, bird. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. There we go. I've had way too much to drink. That's why I can't talk or shit. Alright. Alright, we're going to switch a moment.
I'm talking normal.
No, I'm not.
Mommy doesn't get
No,
drunk.
I'm not.
She's just fun.
I am
Crackers,
fucking
where's the crackers? You come to bed with me.
okay.
Come on.
Why am I so high up? And now my model's freaking out. Why? What the okay. Chat. We're broken. I'm broken. Fuck me. Okay. Shh. Okay. Okay. I think that's better. Okay. So I'm gonna change the category now. Oh, no, you won't, Sora. No, you won't. Not unless you're willing to take my boot to your crotch, dear. I'd like to see you try. And I warned you. I'm a woman not to be trifled with. Anyway, story time. Story time. So, my little slimy, adorable family member. So, apparently, you remember way back in the day when on stream I said that there was an area in my castle that I was not allowed to go into because that was my father-in-law's area of work and, possibly secret research. Yes, does everybody remember that? You would have had to watch a lot of Tiffy streams to get that bit of lore. But if some of you remember, then you'll also remember that at the time, I had said I knew that there was something strange going on in that area of the castle. Well, a while ago, before I had my massive transformation, I decided to go explore it. I decided to go see what was down there. So, I did. And what I found was that my father had a laboratory in a secret sort of pocket dimension, I guess I will call it. And so since I ended up finding it despite his best efforts to keep it hidden, and this was due to, some of my oracle-y spirit powers. So because of my weird oracle-y powers, I ended up getting this weird spirit sensation that sort of led me to this secret lab of sorts. Well, because I found it by very untraditional means, and my father-in-law was very shocked, to say the least, he said, "All right, Felicity, since you have managed to uncover something that I have used all my magic to try to conceal, I will allow you to explore this pocket dimension and see if you can find what I have been trying so desperately to keep hidden. So, me being me, I jumped at the chance and I took him up on his offer. So when I went into that pocket dimension, I was not immediately in a laboratory, but in some sort of strange cobweb-filled mansion that I then had to explore and try to find clues. Well, once again, I used my spiritual connection with the spirits to find my way around this mansion that was forever changing. Like a maze from your nightmares, but due to the spirits guiding me, I was eventually led to a strange series of doors. Very much like that, yes, Max. So, I was led to this strange series of doors. Or some infinity castle type shit, yes. It's like an endless mansion, endless castle, right? Also, is the volume okay, or is it a little too loud? Please let me know. Okay, let me just jank down the music a little bit in case. How about now? Too quiet? So anyway, I ended up discovering this strange series of doors. And so when I arrived at these doors, I noticed that there was a strange area where it looks like a tablet needed to be, or some sort of arcane key code or card thing. So then I went on a separate little adventure to try to find a matching tablet arcane thing.
Use our list in your video.
We have a commercial, which I'm gonna skip. So again, kind of like that, yes. Stupid ads. You know what? I can find a different mix if you want, because I think this one does have a couple of ads in it. But it's so good for the vibe. Alright, well, we'll just do this one. Hopefully we don't get interrupted. So, I ended up finally finding the key card, the key tablet. Again, I had to use my connection with the spirits to do so. And upon entering, after using that tablet on the doors, it asked me for some authentication before actually letting me into what I began to realize was a lab. So me being me, I used some alter self magic, and I made myself look and sound like my father to get into the lab in question. Teeth labs, pretty much. So that was weird. having to put on all my father's arrogance, all of his cool intellectual demeanor, and pretend that every single word coming out of my mouth was due to me having a large-sized stick up my ass. Let's just say my performance, after having to listen to that man for many, many years of my life, went on flawlessly, and I was able to get into the lab. Yes, TV channel Dick Jujitsu, yes. Your father be like, this is a triumph. I am making a note here. Huge success. Yes. So, the performance went well. But once I got into the lab, I realized that it was frozen over. And it had been frozen over on purpose. Apparently, there had been some escaped lab experiments of some sort. And that is why the lab had been locked and why the temperature was colder than that level in hell. So I went inside and I started looking around, and I noticed all of these watery-like figures frozen in the middle of moving or acting or doing something. And I noticed that there were also scientists being encountered by these frozen water-like figures. And the scientists too were frozen to death. So after making my investigations, I also noticed a large tank in the center of the room, and at first, I could not see what was in the tank. So I decided, probably against better judgment, to start warming up the laboratory. So I went over to the control area and started to do just that. Of course, I had to again pretend to be my father-in-law in looks and in sound in order to change the thermostat, if you will. But I managed. So I began to warm the laboratory up. And of course, the intelligence system in charge of the lab was sending me all sorts of warnings, saying that upping the temperature in the lab may damage the specimens, yada yada yada. But again, I did so anyway, because I wanted to see what was inside. So as the room began to warm up, I began to see that the creatures that I thought were water-based were actually not just made of water, but made of slime. Odd. And as they began to thaw, I began to realize that they had also been fused with succubus genetic material, because they had a very succubus way of looking and acting as they began to de-thaw. Very lusty slimes. So of course, they finished doing what they had been trying to do apparently all those years ago, and they finished devouring the poor scientist who, already dead, stood no chance. But then, once they were done with that, sensing my very much living and warm body, decided to turn their attentions to me. Kind of, yes. So, it's interesting that you bring up that tank, because as the room began to warm and the succubus slimes began to turn their attention to me, I also began to be able to make out something in the tank. But of course, I would not be allowed a closer look until dealing with said slimes. So because I knew I wasn't much for fighting, I did the smart thing in my mind. And I thought, well, if these slimes are horny, and they have been fused with succubus genetic material, then why not give them what they wish? So I came up with this plan to look for something in the laboratory that would make me resistant or immune to acid damage, because these slimes did have a very acidic nature, given the fact that they were able to devour these poor scientists into nothingness in a matter of seconds. So, I decided to do my best to escape the attentions of these slimes for as long as I possibly could, and hurriedly looked through a number of files in the lab, trying to find one that would help me become resistant. I did find one. It was a single file of a small potion that would provide me with enough acid resistance to possibly tangle with these slimes and not die. So I chugged it and then proceeded to go on with the rest of my plan. The rest of my plan being that why fight them when I could just give myself to them, satiate them, and then have all the time in the world that I needed to look at what was inside that tank. So that's what I proceeded to do, using some of my bard-like capabilities. I put on an irresistible performance, to which my slimy succubus companions could not resist. And so, after removing all of my clothing, so that it did not just disintegrate,
The most authentic Japanese snacks are carefully made from scratch.
you know, I decided to do that at first. And see here, my plan had two elements to it. I had an idea, but see, I didn't know how I was gonna make it all work. So this was my original idea, to kind of flirt with them. Okay, but remember what I said about that tank? And remember what I said about being able to start seeing what was on the other end, behind the glass? Well, believe it or not, as I started formulating my plan that did involve enticing the succubus slimes, I noticed a face very much like mine in the defrosting tank. Now imagine my surprise. I started thinking to myself, is this a duplicate? Is this some sort of homunculus? What is this? So I go over to the tank again. Of course, using my body as a bit of a distraction, trying to anyway. I go over to the tank to investigate. I would say kind of both. I think that was my original idea, kind of. So I start looking at the tank, and I start realizing that there are various hoses and other various openings through which this very much looking like me figure can receive nutrients, can receive medicine. And so I started to formulate a plan. My plan being that perhaps I can involve these slimes in this figure who is in the tank. And as I begin to read, the tank reads Maya Brightlock. And it says she is technically the firstborn. It gives her birth date and everything, which is at least 11 months before my brother and I were technically born. Except as I'm looking at her, I realize she does not look at all like a traditional living being. She is frozen. And she has some aspects to her that, due to my spirit affinity, I recognize as being sort of like living dead. As in something like an awakened zombie, but not quite. So somehow she has been grown and preserved here. But I also begin to see quickly that due to the room and the tank being warmed up, the readouts on the tank are beginning to flash and warn me that there is decomposition happening, or at risk of happening, if the temperature continues to warm. And so this is when I have my big brain idea. And I say to myself, what if I find a way to use these slimes, get these slimes in the tank? Maybe those slimes will help this unbeknownst to me sibling have a chance of living again, maybe, is what I think. So I hatch a plan to make it so that these succubus slimes pay attention to me, and then I get them into the tank. And I think even if they are corrosive, I think maybe because the slime is more resilient than partially frozen or partially zombified flesh, I think maybe this will be a better way to preserve my sister, quite literally. Of course, I still don't know what to make of this hidden sibling of mine, but I figure I might as well try to save her life. This story was quite some time ago. This actually happened before my gigantic transformation. This was kind of, let's just say, an unintentional side quest. See, because my father-in-law was not expecting me to ever find this lab. So, here's what I basically had to do. I did use my body, but I also used my sort of psychic abilities, let's put it that way, to try to communicate to their emotions. And so basically, between that and actually making contact with the sibling in the tank, And I'm still surprised to this day that I managed it, because her spirit was very weak and barely clinging to her body in the tank. So I managed to facilitate a communication between my sister, apparently, and was able to convince the slimes. But let's just say I had to do some very physical convincing to basically say, if you want a warm body and you want to be able to live more and not be at risk of certain things as a slime, and you want to be able to feel more embodied and feel more pleasure, this is actually what I had to convince the slimes of. If you want this, my sister needs a more resilient body, and you need a more physical one. So I basically engaged them in some barjitsu, as you say. But I basically I convinced them. And I said, if you go into the tank, it'll be a great time. You get to have all sorts of fun. And if you do this, I will make sure you get let out, and you won't ever feel lonely and locked away ever again. And the slimes bought it. Okay, they're not very smart. But to their credit, they did wonder if I had their best interest in mind, and I said, would I willingly give myself to a slime, knowing you all could eat me whole if I didn't have good intentions? So, that kind of made them trust me a little more. Besides, once I told them about what could be in it for them, they were more than willing. So I just went ahead and got them into the tank using the quote-unquote feeding tube quote. And so they made their way in there, and I basically said to Maya to let these slimes help her, to let them meld with her, to stop the decomposition, the erosion. And I basically said for her not to worry, that I would stay near her however I could during this process, and I did. Yes. Well, but granted, they really did not make their saves. It was dismal. From what I remember, they were like, okay, we'll help. She couldn't possibly be imprisoning us. Nope. So anyway, they did end up melding with my sister. So she now has a part slime body. Yeah, they did not roll more than a 5 between all of them, and I think there were about 5 or 6, and they all failed. They're just like, it will. It was pretty funny. But I didn't let them know that, okay? I'm trying to work with them. I don't want them to be insulted. I mean, they kind of have literally succubus spooge for brains, so, I can't be too mean. Anyway, so it succeeded. in giving Maya some more resilience. But because she was frozen for so long, and because she was being artificially grown, even though technically she had been in that tank for about as long as I had been alive, if not longer, she looked and acted much younger than me, which I guess is to be expected. Yeah, pretty much, Kali, because they were resistant to not only, the coldness, but also the fact that they weren't being negatively impacted by the temperature change was one of the big reasons. So what happened when they all merged? So basically, my sister became sort of like watery and kind of squishy and kind of like translucent. But because of like the physical body that used to be there, she also retained some of that. So if you can imagine what I would look like, but shinier and a little more slime-like, that's kind of how she ended up looking. Except, of course, now her form is much more malleable. And she can pretty much change her shape, however she wants to. I will say that compared to me, because of certain things, her skin tone is actually like bluish grayish. Because of being partially dead and resurrected and then melded with slime. So she kind of has like a bluish gray skin tone. But I think it looks pretty. And her eyes are kind of like, she has one that's like a ghostly white color, and she has another one that's kind of like a gold color. Anyway, I think she's pretty cute. So, that is the slime family member who actually helped me fight off my big, bad, evil bitch in the sewers. Of course, I had to help her with a lot of rehabilitation. So that is kind of what I had to help with afterward, is to help her readjust. And yes, she did very much take a liking to me. Like, she's very clingy. Yes, she is. She was very much able to help me in that very rough encounter, and kind of the reason that I created her is I actually, in real life, have an older sister who did not make it. So she is kind of the representation of that older / younger sister that I did not actually get to meet in real life. So I think that's pretty sweet. How'd she end up? Okay, so that's an interesting story. So after doing a bunch of rehabilitation with her, she did not like having to stick around the castle a whole lot. And also at the time, I was not allowed to let my lore mom and lore brother know about her. So because she didn't want to stick around the castle and she didn't want to stay locked in a room or in a cellar, I pretty much was like, well, I don't want you to be locked up in here because I know what it's like to be locked up myself, you know? So I was pretty much going with her and kind of thinking about some ideas of like where could she be where she could have more freedom and not necessarily freak people out. Yeah, so she was released beforehand because she kind of, in a way, she kind of inherited like my antsiness and sort of like my desire to go out and do things. And so like I couldn't just keep her locked up, you know? Because I knew what that life was like. So I basically said, okay. Then I said, well, if you hang around in the sewers, you can go anywhere you like in the city and nobody's gonna notice. And then also you have a straight shot down to the ocean or down to the beach, wherever. Yes. Technically, yes. She is technically a hidden find. You might run into her, yes. You know, that almost makes me want to get some art where her and Slime Maiden get to meet. I think that'd be pretty funny. So anyway, yeah. So she's actually the family member who helped me with my encounter. It was actually my slime sister who kept my big bad evil bitch latched to the toilet while I just went to town on her life force. You're fine. You're fine. No worries. I've had time on stream where I can barely talk. You're fine. Just make sure you watch yourself when you're on the porcelain throne. You never know what might come get you. Yes, well, she learned the hard way. I fucked up on NyQuil. What game we gonna stream next? You wanna collab during one of these parties? Why not? Sure. I might go back to Diablo 4 just to see if I can finish up that one area, or if I totally ganked it up and I have to start over. I don't know. Is Baldur's Gate 3 allowed in Shadowfell? Only if I go Dirge. We're not doing no happy shiny ooh-woo playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 in Shadowfell. If we're doing it here, we gotta Dirge. Those are the rules. Hey, I went to... Why can't we be a dirgy couple, Collie? You know, in Shadowfell, I do have you chained up in my basement, himbo. By the way. Ah, yes. You are chained up in my basement. But I do let you out. I feed you. I clean you. I take you out to go use the bathroom like a good boy. Has anyone ever done a multi-dirge run? I don't know. Himbo would be like a male bimbo. Oh no. You know what? Maybe we should just do an all dirge run in protest. Why play to the law? You know? Just do a multi-dirge run. Just make sure it's safe for Twitch. I mean, he's both. My fucking hair is in my face. Oh no, have they still not resolved the fucking mod issue? I mean, yes! Now that you mention it, Kali, your shadow self is very much like Astarion. Just small. Tiny Astarion. You're very hot. You're very hot, but you're very deadly. No, IRL, Kali is very tall. I'm very small. That's really funny! That's really funny. Oh no, okay. I'm drunk as shit. Anyways.
Stanicki isn't real! Yes, he is. Richard Barbara Stanicki? It's my grandmother's name.
I can't skip the... I can't skip the commercial. She's laughing at my misery. Yes, I am, because you have to be happy, shiny, and positive. Madam, with your permission, may I help with the slime sibling in observing and not eating nature? Yes, please do. In fact, she will be involved in a mission to do with the forest that has been so terribly corrupted. So why not? I'd like to see all of this corruption resist the slime. Not gonna happen. Dub for dub, torment for torment, dot age for dot age, and we can finish with epic or talented. Yes. Can't exactly dive balls deep into epic at midnight, right? I guess not, no. Yes. Yes, I'd say so. Why not? Exactly. And you know, Last Epic might be a little bit too shiny for, you know, the dark vibes of this space that we're in right now. But maybe briefly for a collab. No real yeet emotes? Well, I'm sure even if the slime got yeeted, I'm sure they'd be okay. Just be gentle-ish. You know, Runia, I would love that. I want to try to figure out a way we could do that and fit the vibe of this protest. Because I'm not feeling my usual happy self, and I don't want that to ruin any fun for anybody. You know, I'm kind like that. Epic's only bright, so you get teleported. I don't mind being handled roughly. I am a queen after all. Wait. Yes, I do remember. But most of the overworld so far that I've seen is very colorful. Although I guess this is colorful too, so But this isn't to say no, Runia. I'm open to the idea. I think we should all do protest streams and protest this. Not just for me, because I don't need more people in this community saying, oh, Tiffy is just selfish and control freak and all this stuff. It's like, bitch, no. Should we get back into Diablo, or do you want Dark Mummy ASMR? Ah, yes, fair enough. They do hurt everyone. And not just me. I mean, really. The whole algorithm is like geared around, oh, because of who you associate with. If you associate with bad ilk or less than reputable accounts, then we will treat you as if you are also of ill repute, which is stupid AF. Fair enough, Max. So I do have a mic that I can switch to for ASMR. Would you like that? I am gonna have to be testing out a new mic, so it may not be exactly perfect yet, but I am getting a condom for my ASMR mic, so that will be arriving in the mail soon. And that should help with too much feedback, but I don't have it yet, so it should be easy enough. What? What do you mean, like, literally? Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the zombies bite. No, Collie. It's a thing. It's a mic cover. You know. It's a traditional mic cover, but I wanted to sound cool. cool and edgy. So I said my condom. Anyways, I will be right back. Let me change over my mic. Hello, chat. Can you hear me? This is my other mic. Can you hear? I know my mouth is probably not moving enough, but that's okay because you, degenerates, will have to take what you can get and be grateful. Okay, hold on. Let me fix it. Okay. How about now? Is that any better? Do you like it? Can you hear me? I'm Shadow Mistress TV, Commissioner Gordon. Can you hear me? I'm in the shadows. Voice volume might need to be up all the way. I know. Hold on. Okay, I've got it up as far as I can go. Hold on. Yes. Okay. How about now? Can you hear better? Yes. Say yes, mistress. I'm not down bad, I just, pretty down bad. Actually. Not gonna fight it. Well, Slime Maiden, you'd have to be crazy to not be down bad for your wife. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let me turn down the music. How about now? Is it better now? Chat, can you hear me? Should I make myself bigger or stay the same? Good chat. Since you're behaving yourselves, I won't have to put you out in the zombie fields or the werewolf dens, because that's where I could send you. This place is filled with much darkness, and even though I am dark myself, if you behave, I'll protect you. Okay. Bigger, mistress. Okay. So be it. Big enough for you. Is that big enough? Can you see everything? is no defeating. There is no defeating the zombies in Shadowfell. They always exist. They know no end. Very well. Fine. I will take headbats. Fine. Fine. I will accept them. Right, Shadowfell, Virgo, Andy. Like this. Is that better? Or do I need to scooch you over more? And by the way, I'm only letting you tell me what to do so that I look the best I can. This is not because you can order me around. Collie gets headbats. Yes. Pet the collie. Pet the himbo. He's been a very troubled little boy lately. He's been a very troubled collie. Take your headbats and like it before I suffocate you in my tits. Anyway, I would like to do more protest streams. I'm hoping I can be regular with them. You know, to make a point, but also my material self has to juggle going to college like a good little scholar. So, I don't know how much time I will have to stream. I hope it's a little more than I have been able to now that I'm free. I'm free and I'm going to make that everyone's problem. Okay. If you see a shadow following you, it's me. I am now your shadow. Ah, yes, the zombies are a regular thing here. There are more zombies and vampires and ghouls than there are actual human beings. I don't know. I don't know if I prefer it that way or not. But the vampires are such a problem. They're always like, but can we suck your blood? And I'm like, no, but you can suck something else. Unfortunately, they never go for that though. I wonder why. Well, once my material self takes back her throne officially, I'm sure she will open up her own academy. Or Kenku and the Raven Queen. Oh yes, the Raven Queen. Do not even get me started. Yes, the Raven Queen does exist. Kenku do exist. They are often familiars or assistants to high-level magic users. I have not, but speaking of Strahd, he's around. He thinks he's hot shit. But you know, he's not the only vampire lord. There are the Draculs. There are the Van Helsings. There are the Harkers. Yes, they are vampires too, believe it or not. It is the setting for a story against Strahd. Indeed. If I can get Dark Collie out of the dungeons, then maybe we can go fight Strahd. And yes, I'm hoping to meet Astarion here as well. That would be amazing. Okay. I know, the music gets fucking rambunctious. Sorry. Oh my god. I don't even think you can hear that now. Hold on. Okay. How about now? Is it good now or still rambunctious? I played Curse of Strahd once. The group was, oh no. Just send the group members to Shadowfell. I'll deal with them. This is where bad group members go to die and never roll dice ever again. You're going to misbehave at a game table. You will end up here. Yes. Yes. That is something I would like to do. My material self would love to finish up a certain campaign dealing with a certain death cult. And perhaps I will, but my material self needs a break from on social media for a couple of days. And I know I can hear you saying, but Shadow Mistress TV isn't streaming social media. No. No, it is not.
Find your footage and get the perfect sound effects all in one place. Go to artlist.io and check out the brand new.
Yes, anyway, where was I? I don't remember. The commercials. Or my reaction to them. I see. I see. I see. Well, come on, my pets, make a clip. There's a clip function on my channel for a goddamn reason. Make a clip. Please. Or else. Steppies. my friends and my audience versus being on social media, which is like fucking high school with a bunch of clicks and popularity bullshit. So, no, to me it's very different. So that's why I'm streaming, because I'm not banned from streaming. I can build my visibility here, and if people support me, then it doesn't matter what happens elsewhere. People will say my name. TV, motherfucking, wavy, say my name. So, this is what I'm doing to not be down about what's happened. That Twitch clip title, Awkward Diamond Double Rainbow. Twitch, what the actual fuck? Why? You're drunker than me, and I've had vodka. What the fuck? Anyways. Okay. My pets, I think I may end this first stream here. I would really like to go raid a friend of mine before they raid me or anything like that happens. A good friend of mine, Hazy Nav, is on right now. I think she still is. So, I'd like to go raid her before the end of the night. If that's alright with you all. Okay. So, if she is, we will do Tommy Mommy ASMR raid. Or wait, protest stream raid. Oh, fuck me. She just ended. Sad. Oh. Shit. I'm legitimately sad. Hazy. 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 How dare you in stream? Right as your mistress was gonna raid you. How dare you, Hazy? Okay, now we have to pick someone else. I would like to, yes. Yes. alright with a retro furry game? Yes, that's fine. I don't have anything against furries. I think they're adorable. Go ahead and give me their name. Macy Corgi, yes. Okay, Chad. You wanna go visit Corgi? You wanna go visit Macy? Sure, we can see someone new, sure. Okay, so let's say Dark Mummy Protest Raid or something like that. I don't know. Something cool. We can use steppy emotes. Mama knife emote if you want. Alright, my pets. Time for me to go. Time for me to go, but don't forget. Mommy has been unfairly banned to Shadowfell. Fight for me, and I'll fight for you too. Very nice. Very nice. Good night, my pets. Sleep well, and I'll see you again. Frankenstein on stream. That would be amazing. I will get some good rest. I never sleep. Sleeping is not what we do in Shadowfell. We rest and we plot. Anyway, mods, do we have a raid message